Hey y'all, I'm back with another one. And first and foremost, we're gonna thank God. Thank God for another day, another chance to get it right, do better, learn, grow, heal, evolve, teach, take care of our child or children if you have any, take care of our responsibilities, do something kind for someone, something genuine, continue working on your relationship with self, your relationship with God. That's just to name a few things. I haven't been on here for a month, maybe a little bit more, y'all. I do apologize. But I got a couple words that I'm going to put up here, upload today. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this one for sure, y'all. So I got to get into it. Now, let me say erinsedition.shop. Erin's Edition is the brand. The website, erinsedition.shop, ERINSEDITION.SHOP. I'm still working out some kinks, y'all. So I'm gonna have everything situated. I still don't have a time, but stay tuned. I really want y'all to check out the website. Just see it, start purchasing, and we'll go from there. So that's that. And I'm gonna title this video Revelation. And if I change it to something else, I'll just do that later, okay? So about 3 weeks ago, I was on the phone with one of my friends, and we was talking about God for hours, y'all, for hours. And of course, somewhere in there, we went back to Adam and Eve, right? We went back to the beginning. We was just trying to correlate how things were then and how it may have transitioned in today's time with men and women, right? So in the midst of my friend saying what she was about to say, I had a revelation. So I'm like, friend. She like, what? I'm like, I had a revelation. She like, what was it? I'm like, it was something like this, y'all, because it was a little while ago. I'm like, we are going to experience what Adam and Eve were supposed to experience before that sin was committed. We are going to experience heaven and in life like Adam and Eve was supposed to experience it. How they experienced it for a short period of time, right? Before that sin was committed. So yes, right now we have to go through what we're going through in this life, which is disasters, diseases, murders, hurt, pain, betrayal. These people sitting up here snatching kids, killing them, sacrifices. Oh yes, baby, it could get real deep, it could get real spiritual. I'm gonna stop right there though. So yes, we're going to experience these things in life. We're going to go through things. We're going to go through traumas, trials, tribulations. When it's all said and done though, we have to pick who we serve, who we're going to serve. Are we going to serve God? Are we going to seek out Jesus? Or are you going to be on Satan's side? And that is going to decipher if you and me are going to be going to that new heaven, as well as, the good things that we do in this world, on this earth, in this life. That's going to decipher if we get to that new heaven where there won't be none of this evil, demonic, disgusting, negative, low vibrational things that occur every day. Now, I want to put scripture on this, y'all. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm starting to use scripture now. God's been working on me. It's a process. I wasn't using it, when I first started my YouTube channel for maybe the first 2 years or more, a little bit more. But, baby, we going to put that scripture on it because scripture is truth. So, I want you all to read Revelation 21 for yourself, of course. But I just want y'all to stay with me, okay? Because I'm about to read a good 8 verses. So, again, this is Revelation 21, okay? I'm start with verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, The tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. And he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Let me highlight this part though, y'all. This is verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. We gotta overcome the things that we go through in this life, you all. And I want to say this. Now, this is a point that I had made as well. Because I was thinking about like darkness, right? The things that we go through that are traumatic or of that nature, that's considered darkness to me. So since we was talking about the beginning, right, which was Genesis, I had let me read this to you all. Okay. So Genesis 1, verse 2 to 4. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, Let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. Okay, now I read this scripture because, how I put it, y'all? How did I put it 3 weeks ago? I know that sounds crazy. But I was like, okay, so when we go through the things that we go through in this life, that's darkness, right? It's trauma. Everybody that I know that may have experienced childhood trauma, you know, we all got our stories. We overcame it with God. We all got some type of story. But it took for God to get us to see, for that veil to be lifted up off our eyes, for us to see how we needed to move forward, how to proceed, how to get up out of that space of darkness that we was in. Then I was like, but what about the people that didn't necessarily go through nothing in their childhood? They had a pretty good childhood, can't really say nothing. Okay, so even then they go through something, might be with a relationship or a job or something, but somebody betrays them, do them dirty, something. Somebody steals from them, something happens in their adulthood. So now they're experiencing darkness, and they get out of that with God. God is the light, right? You need God to get you out of situations. It seems like we have to go through darkness because God does his best work when we are in that low place. That's where it started. It started in darkness. So we're going to have to go into darkness for us to be able to see the light. Because that's how it happened in the Bible when the world was created. So that's how God gets through to us when we go through those bad seasons, when we go through that hurt, we go through that pain, we go through that trauma. You got to go through the darkness to get to the light, to get up to the light, to get to God. God is with us the whole time. We have to realize that, you all. There is a God. Jesus did live. Okay? Salvation is real. I want to make it to the new heaven. I don't want to go through this no more. Yes, we have our own purpose. We have to live this life out, but it's that's the afterlife, right? So yes, that answers that question too, right? There's an afterlife. Yes. Okay. Boom. No, let me stop, y'all. But I pray that this video makes sense, you all, because it's just so deep. Sorry, y'all, my baby has said something, but I was praying that this video made sense. I pray that this reaches somebody. I pray that it gives you another outlook on life and why we got to go through what we're going through, why we're seeing what we're seeing. And all you got to do is give your life to God. Give your life to Jesus, and Jesus is going to lead you the right way that you need to be led. It happened for me. It can happen for you, okay? And y'all start speaking up. Start telling your experiences and what you done been through. I believe in deliverance. It's a lot of demons that live within us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we do that are not of God. We need to be delivered from that, okay? To get closer to the Lord. Like, all this stuff is real. Like, spirituality is real. My little last thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have said this earlier, but I knew I was on I knew that was God that gave me the revelation, because my radio, my work vehicle radio, it was completely off. Like, not turned all the way down, the volume. It was completely off. And it must have cut on as soon as I said what I said. So that was me vibrating on a high frequency. So that also proves my point. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here till the next video. Like I always say, God is waiting on you. You're the only one playing. I love y'all. Peace.